Obama's new administration is keen to tackle the problem of America's poor international image. One of its solutions is to throw money into public relations campaigns at home and abroad. And they're throwing in more money than you might actually think. An Associated Press investigation has found out that the Pentagon will spend $4.7 billion and employ 27,000 staff for recruitment, advertising and public relations in 2009. They've also removed restrictions on filming the coffins of U.S. soldiers. With more on this, PR shock and awe, we're joined by RT's correspondent, Alyona Minkowski. Hello to you, Alyona. Now, as well as all the money they're spending on PR, the Pentagon has also allowed journalists to film U.S. coffins returning home. Why have they decided to do that?
Well, they haven't done it quite yet, but Secretary of Defense Robert Gates has put the policy up for review and stated that he would be open to overturning it. So it will probably happen pretty soon. Now, as to why they've done it, it obviously would be incorrect for the government to come out and say so out of respect for the fallen soldiers and their families. But this could be part of their PR push. After all, they want to remind everybody that this is the era of transparency and they're not trying to keep secrets like the last guy did.
Okay, what effect has this PR machine had on support for America's wars both at home and abroad?
Well, I think initially there wasn't enough effect as we look at how the support for the wars dropped considerably during the Bush administration, both at home and abroad. This could be why they've decided to add 27,000 more jobs in PR and recruitment. Now, let's think about this number. 27,000 is almost as many as the 30,000 troops that they're about to bring into Afghanistan. This is quite staggering, really. I mean, it's almost like they have one person at home selling the cause and recruiting another soldier for every soldier that they send abroad. But it's also interesting to look at what the Obama administration has made really public, such as the possibility of overturning this policy, as opposed to hiring all these new people, which has been kept a little lower on the radar.
And talking about numbers, the sheer figures we're talking about here are, just like you said, staggering. 27,000 staff, $4.7 billion. What do America's taxpayers think about that?
Well, once they find out, I don't think Americans will be too happy. I don't think that they are as gullible as the Pentagon thinks. But also, we have to think about, yes, they're creating more jobs, but is this really the sector where they need to be created? And I have another figure for you. In this investigative report that the Associated Press did, it turns out that the $4.7 billion is only 1% of the Pentagon's entire budget. So I think that they have to fear more that taxpayers will find out that number and be unhappy about it.
Well, thank you very much for that. That's Alyona Minkowski, our correspondent. Thank you.